Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fun with FlapJack Hardcore Minecraft. You guessed it, today we're jumping in the end portal and we're going to go fight the dragon. I finally found the portal and I gathered the things that I needed to make this happen in hardcore so that I believe I won't die when I fight this dragon. But the first thing we do, of course, fighting the dragon, is we try to blow up as many of the regeneration crystals as we possibly can, and this can take some time and can be quite an effort, especially since the dragon is launching the balls of dragon's breath at us, and when it erupts on the ground, it wants to soak through our armor and eat our flesh. We try to prevent that from happening by collecting the dragon's breath in glass bottles, which we can use later as dragon's breath in enchantments and potions and such. But as we go around, we try to destroy all these crystals, and then there will always be two towers that have iron bars around the crystals, making it a little bit more of a challenge to get the access to the crystals so that we can blow them up, but not impossible. We just pillar ourselves up and try to avoid the dragon from knocking us out and kicking our butt and tearing us a new one. But as you can see, I'm eating golden apples, and I brought a stack or so of steak or pork chop. Either or is a good thing to use. Try to avoid looking at the Enderman in the eyes because it ticks them off and they want to attack you and kill you. And then randomly sometimes they'll just attack you because the dragon has aggroed them and they misdirect their aggravation and start attacking you. But what I do is I pillar up here to try to get access to the crystals that are out of my range with my bow because I can't see that well in the end. It's a little bit gloomy now in the .14 update, and even if you enhance your gamma like I do, it still is a little bit difficult to see. But I'll climb up one tower with the cage and clear it out a little bit and blow up the crystal, and then the other one is closer to the ground, and I should be able to land an arrow from underneath because there's a tiny little space that allows an arrow to fly through. So if you can shoot either or both with your bow from the ground, that's even better. The less time you spend trying to pillar up to blow these crystals up, the better it will be in your gameplay. All in all, with strength potions at level 2 and some slow falling potions for the win, I got hit by the dragon several times, but thankfully I never got knocked up into the sky over the void while fighting the dragon, and I wasn't ever at any risk of landing out in the void, or I should say, falling out of the world in the void, because you can't land in the void. But I did carry some pearls with me just in case I needed to toss some pearls to get away from Enderman, or if I needed to toss some pearls to land back on the dragon's island, if in fact the dragon did knock me off into the void. I drank the slow potions and I drank the strength potions, and I fought the dragon in hardcore mode, and it took about 15 or 20 minutes to battle against this dragon because I kept getting attacked by these Endermen when they would get aggroed on me, and they hit really hard in hardcore. So I'm glad I had my diamond armor with the enchantments on it that I did, and then I had my shield to protect me several times. But there were a few times my heart levels got really low, like down into 2, 1.5, 2, and 3. Had I been hit one more time by a angry Enderman, I think I would have been wiped out of the game, or if I had landed in some dragon's breath, that could have burned me to death too. Thankfully that didn't happen, and I was able to get an entire stack of glass bottles filled with dragon's breath. And then as you can see up on the screen, I've knocked the dragon's health down by about just slightly over half by this point in the video. But yeah, I duked it out with the dragon, avoided the attacks from the Enderman, drank the slow falling potions, kept me from taking damage when the dragon would knock me up into the sky, and I had Feather Falling 4 just in case I ran out of the potions. But as you'll see here in just a minute, hardcore mode, fun with FlapJack, I took the dragon out and boom, I freed the end. That's right, the end is now free from the dragon's tyranny. Let's watch that again. The end is now free from the dragon's tyranny in the Fun with FlapJack Hardcore Minecraft series world. So once that's done, what I do is scoop up the roughly 70 levels of XP, depending on how many fall off of the island or how many fall through the portal. You get close to 70 levels of XP, I believe. And then I block off the end portal back to the overworld so that I don't accidentally teleport the egg into the portal. I did that once in a survival world and lost the egg, and so ever since then I've always blocked off the portal so that can't happen. I grab a torch off the pillar there and then I whack the egg. I don't use a piston because the torch is already here and it's very easy to mine down under the egg and just place a torch, break the block under the egg, and then hop down there and grab the egg for the trophy, the next generation. That's right, we got it all. We killed the dragon, we got the dragon's egg, and very soon we'll head off into the void to explore and find the elytra. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me battle out, duke it out, fight it out with the Enderman, and then just almost nearly get clobbered again at the very end because I was in the F5 mode and I thought I would do a wrap up to my video for funsies. But yeah, I'm going to try to avoid death here and kill that Enderman, and I'll catch you in the next episode.